Hey team, happy Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Man, I'm telling you, when you don't have a boss or like a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday type of a job, it's really easy to lose track of what day of the week it is. But anyways, I wanted to go live for Daily Fire today. If you guys didn't see, I decided that instead of going live every single day for Daily Fire, I wanted to just make sure that I'm going live at least once a week. And I want to do it for something that I'm specifically inspired to kind of talk to you guys about, or that, you know what I mean? Like I'm really excited to share with you. So instead of like having one topic per day, I'm going to be going live probably, a few times a week. But today I wanted to talk about something called FGA. And I'm sure you guys are like, what is FGA and what does it stand for? It's something I just made up. It's just an acronym. But what FGA stands for is these three things: focus, goal, and action plan. And I posted this in the team page a couple days ago, but I wanted to go live and kind of go in a little bit more in depth and kind of explain this process, because it's something that I've been doing the last couple weeks, and it's really been helping me with simplifying what I need to be doing in my business. Okay, so because I know you guys doing this for 3.5 years now, like honestly, I still haven't figured out like the number one way, or the one way that works for me for running my business. You know what I mean? I'm always kind of tweaking things and trying to improve on my process and my system, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But over the years, and what I've found is that, number one, you've got to plan ahead. Okay? So if you don't plan and you don't take that time to figure out what your game plan is, and you're just kind of flying by the seat of your pants every day and every month, like things are not going to work out the way that you want them to, like point blank. Okay. One of the things that I feel like I saw this quote recently, but it was something like, success doesn't happen on accident, right? So, it happens intentionally because you're working towards it, and you have a goal, and you have a plan, and all of that kind of stuff. So, I realized that, number one, I need to make sure that I have a plan that I am following for my business, not just every day, every week, but every month. And this is something that I've struggled with, like there's so many different ways that you can do that, right? Like, planners and, putting things in your calendar on your phone or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't really figured out the best way for me to plan out and schedule my months. But another thing that I found is that, if you guys haven't seen, I'm doing a live video, but you can come out here if you want. Okay, sorry guys. But another thing that I've found is, since I've been opening up my community group, which is Spiritual Fit Gangster Society, a lot of you guys are in that group, that's basically like my ongoing challenge group and ongoing community for, my challengers and my coaches who maybe don't have enough challengers of their own to run their own community yet. So, but one thing that I did notice is that I still need to make sure that even though I have my ongoing group, running a monthly challenge is still something that I need to be doing, and also running a free group. So this is my system that I have implemented this month that I really like. So what I do is and I think I just took this from like a National Wake Up Call. Okay, this is not anything like mind-blowing news, you guys. If you listen to National Wake Up Call, this is a repeat. Okay, but these are the three groups, or the three things that I need to make sure that I have on my calendar every month: a free group, a paid group, and a coaching event of some sort. This month is going to be a webinar. Okay, so my plan then is the first week of the month is when my free group is running. Okay, or when it starts every single month. Okay, and that helps me because then I know when my next free group is going to be. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like think or be like, okay, when should I run it? Like, no, you have a plan and a system. So it's on my calendar for the first week of the month. The second week of the month is when my paid group starts, okay? And this is where, for the people that decide to either continue on from the free group, my goal is to transition at least 3 people from my free group into my paid group. But along with that, I'll be sharing publicly about my paid group, so hopefully I can get some other people into the paid group. And my goal is to have, at least 5 people in that paid group every single month. And the goal, and here's the thing, you guys, with the paid group, it's just a 30-day challenge. And once they finish the 30-day challenge, then they move into the Spiritual Fit Gangster Society, and they just continue to do the ongoing challenge from then on out. And my goal then is for my 30-day challenge, I never have to change it every single month, right? Like, once you get it buffered into the challenge tracker portal, you can just redo those posts every month, right? Because of the post library. gift from God. So that won't really take much of my energy to set up a new paid group every single month, but that also gives me something to invite to. And also with our new system of wanting to get our challenger or our new coaches always started off as challengers first, their first 30 days. This also gives me, again, something that I can plug my new coaches into for the first 30 days. It's 100% focused on their journey, you know what I'm saying? And then they can kind of go from there. So my paid group starts, and like I said, that's the same every single month. I'm calling it the June or whatever month it is, July, August, September, Spiritual Fit Gangster Challenge. And it's the same every single month, okay? So I just like rinse and repeat that group. But since it's new, it's my new people that I'm getting every single month plugged in. It's not new content for them, you know what I mean? Or it is new content for them. I hope that all makes sense. And then the third week of the month is when my coaching webinar is going to be. And my goal is to then invite everybody in the Spiritual Fit Gangster Society, my ongoing challenge, as well as my paid challenge. They're getting invited to that webinar. And then guess what, you guys? You just rinse and repeat. So that's kind of my overall game plan for the month. So where does the FGA come in here? Well, when you have a plan for your month like this, when you know when your free group is, you know when your paid group is, you know when your webinar is, or your coaching event. And again, you guys, let me also add, you can invite your people to my coaching event too, okay? So my webinars, you know now when my webinars are going to be. And I'll be sure to put events in the team page so you guys can see like when the next webinar is going to be. I need to do that actually today. I'll put the next coaching webinar. But when you do this, then what I can do is then have a focus for each week. That's the F, is focus. So every week I have a focus. And it all pertains to what that next week's event or group is, right? So for this week, my free group is going on this week. So my focus is to invite to my June challenge, which starts next Monday. I'm not concerning myself with my paid group. I'm not concerning myself with my webinar. I'm not concerning myself with anything. My focus is inviting to my paid challenge group on Monday, right? So this helps me focus in, narrow in on what I need to be doing. I'm not all over the place, and I know exactly what my game plan is for the week. And then I create an action plan from that focus, right? And my action plan is really simple. Reach out to the people that or make sure that I'm posting 3 times during that week about my paid group, okay? So that's the thing, is I'm posting 3 times a week about my free group. I did that last week. I'm posting 3 times this week about my paid group. And then next week I'll post 3 times about my coaching webinar, right? So the thing is, it gives you something that you can invite to and reach out to people from, okay? So then I'll reach out to all my likers and commenters on those posts. Another thing I do is I'm sending out progress check-ins to all people that have said no, and I'm inviting them to that next event. You know, so it's like every week I'm doing the same thing, but I'm just switching my focus based on my game plan for the month. This is not new news. Like, this is stuff that other coaches have talked about. This is like what Melanie Mitro does in her business and what she has done for the last 5 years, and it's the reason why she was top coach like 3 fucking years in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know why it's taken me so long with getting my shit together and like committing to this, but whatever, I'm doing it now. I'm not gonna put any shame or guilt or anything like that. I'm just changing it, and I'm implementing it, and I'm moving forward with this plan, right? So I had to share that with you guys. FGA, Focus Goal Action Plan for the week. And I'm getting so much more done. I'm feeling like I'm being so much more productive, and I know that this could help a lot of you guys, especially those of you who don't have a ton of time to be working your business. This will help you focus and narrow in on the most important things that you need to be doing every single week, and not be like wasting time doing shit that's not relevant for, you know, what your goals are right now. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful. If it was, let me know, comment below. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. Chat with you all soon.